Okay. I had to start it up again on YouTube. Okay, now let me put it up on Facebook. Facebook. Don't worry about that, Sam. You're still doing a great job. Got Sam here in the Dub City Lounge doing some work. Okay. All right, link is up on the YouTube. I'm sorry, on the join the show. All right, so it's all up on all right. Put it up here on YouTube. Join the show, and then I'll get back to you guys 1 second. Okay. All right, now let's get back into the thing. Anybody, all the link is out. Anybody wants to join the broadcast, just click on it, and you are good to go. Frosty Nuggets is up. Whenever you're ready, hop in. Up there he is. There he is. What's going on, Frosty?
Hey, what's up with it? Can you hear me?
Hey, wait a minute, you got a whole new background to drop, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing things back here, doing things.
There, Frosty?
Oh, hold on. Can you hear me though?
I can hear you just fine.
All
You
right,
coming in
all
loud
right.
and clear.
Yeah, so I want to get on the positives first off because
Well, positives?
it's going
Positives?
downhill.
Where
It's
were
going
the
downhill.
positives at?
The
Can you tell me?
positives was,
Mhm.
I guess, the first quarter. That's the only positive. The first quarter and Jalen Brunson. But the first quarter, it does seem like, they're playing. They was trying to come out with a little bit of tenacity. Was trying to come out hot on fire. Um, yeah, and that's it. That's the positive.
That's it. That's it.
That's
That's
it.
it.
That's it. That's it.
Well, I thought
That's
you were
it.
about to give me a whole list of stuff. You
Nah,
just came
man,
out with it
nah.
was positive
They
and some other
they
stuff.
the only that was the only positive. It seemed like they wasn't trying to come out with a slow start like they always do. That's the only positive. Hold on, I'm sorry, I got naps on. Hold on, real quick. I don't
You
mean to
good? You good? You
come
good?
on to your stream looking all.
Oh my God! Somebody's being funny.
But
Mike, this is Mike Bassett. Mike Bassett being funny talking about Dwight Powell dominated. Don't do this, Mike. He did not dominate tonight. Don't do this.
okay, all of the man, that would I just seen that whoever, I can't even pronounce that, Grow fan, KP buyout.
Yeah.
I would anyway. I'm not gonna even go down the bads. We're the same team, you know. We are the same team as last year. And then Steven Silas said this. He was like, they was talking about the coaching. Remember when we played Houston, and he was like, the real eye opener is they have the same lineup as when I was the coach. You
Right.
know,
Right.
so that will tell you that. And then if you,
hey, you know what they're saying? There's been no growth since since I left. That's
man,
pretty much what he's saying.
and that's crazy because if you look, okay, look when we had Dirk, right? When
Right.
we had Dirk, every off season, right? We was what, fifth every year, fifth, fourth, third every year in the standings. Every off season,
Got
right?
that right, Mike Bassett.
Every off season, every team above us, they got better. Continue to now, like every team, Denver, Miami, like all the top teams have getting better, and we're still floating, trying to get above the seventh, eighth seed, right? But we're not
Oh,
trying
you
to
see
get.
that? You see that right there? That's from Mike Bassett from 105 through the fan. Mark Cuban has quit trying. Well, I'll tell you what.
It seems like it. It
Hold on.
seems
I'll tell
like
you what, Mike. Right here is Cuban's seat right here. Okay, he was up in the referee. He was up talking to referees all night. I know that doesn't mean anything to you, Frosty, but Cuban was up arguing with referees, everything all night. Frost, you got that look like, man,
Yeah,
whatever, man.
I mean, we all know some. He still got this team. You can argue all you want, but Powell's still not guarding nobody. You got Dorian Finney-Smith. We gonna say we liked him, right? But let's look back. Let's take it back one time. Everybody in NBA history had their season high last year in this court on Dorian, and Dorian guards the toughest player.
Listen, let me tell you something. I watched Kyle Lowry tear him up tonight.
Oh my gosh.
Like
Hold
3 or 4 times on this court.
You remember this offseason, right? What's the man's? Oh, he's too old. Oh, he won't fit the system. He's what is he, 35 years old? Let's take it back last season. Everybody from what's his name? Julius Randle lit us up.
Yeah. Mike Bassett. Me and Mike Bassett know about that. Chuck Cooperstein's not over there, but him and Skin Wade argued us down that he wasn't a good fit here.
Coop said, I remember when they had 103 Mavs talk. No, it was Mike Peasley. Peasley said that Powell won't get bullied under the rim. Like, bro, do you know I've been a Mavs fan since 2000.
Randall had 40. Damn.
Yeah, it's just tough to watch this team, and I'm a diehard NBA fan, but I'm a Mavs fan for life, and it's just tough to watch this team. It's tough to watch this offense. Luka shaking and baking and then passing it out. Passing it out, and then they can't do nothing with the ball, so they pass it right back to Luka, and then he tries to shake and bake. It's like it's they're playing 4 out, 1 in, but the 1 in, which is Powell, can't do nothing.
Here it is right here. Mike Bassett. This is Mike Bassett right here. Cooper's Skin said Powell is better than Randall.
That's crazy to me.
Hold on. And then when you break it up to them, this is what they say. Well, we didn't think he was going to be this at the time. He wasn't.
Yeah, that's exactly what they said too. That's exactly what they said. And I was like, wait, what? He was getting better every season, and then he was shaking and baking. He had potential. He had way more potential. Everybody on this Mavericks team is not athletic.
No.
We're getting beat by athletic people who knows how to use their body. Dorian Finney's I think I said this last year. He can't. Frosty, why is he starting?
Frosty, let me give you some numbers, okay? This is their starting 4, okay? Jimmy Butler had 23, Bam had 22, Kyle Lowry had 22, Tyler Hero had 25.
I think we had 2 people in not double digits, but 20 points. Brunson and Luka.
Yes, that's it.
And then Reggie Bullock 25 and 13.
No, 30. Luka had 33. Jalen Brunson had 25. Tim Hardaway Jr. had 17, and then Reggie Bullock had 10.
Is Tim Hardaway a starter anywhere else?
No, he's not. I'm sorry, and I don't understand why I'm still mad that they gave him that money, and I think we could have got 2 or 3 other players with the money that they spent.
I don't know what to do with this team. Who are we? Who are we as a team? What is our goal? Because it looks like, I'm not going to say, Rick Carlisle was that dude, but I'm just not going to say that this team it's the same team with a different coach. So they have to maneuver around trying to get used to him and his lifestyle, right? I just don't think this team is it. I just don't,
I have this team at 40 to 45 wins, right? And my broadcast partner, Kevin Gray, who I do a show with called the Clear Path on Mondays, that airs on Tuesday. We shoot it or whatever. He says the Mavs are going to win 50 games, and I said there's
Kevin
no way.
Gray?
Yeah,
the Gray area?
Yeah, that guy. He says
he has the Mavs. Let me hear what you got to say. Let me hear what he
says. He has the massive, and I said, man, you must be counting on a trade to happen because right now I don't see 50 wins from this team.
Constructed as we are right now, are we better than Orlando?
Yeah, we're better than Orlando.
Are we better than? Okay, all right, I'll give you that. Are we better than our replica? Are we better than the Knicks?
No, I think the Knicks are better than the Mavericks right now today. I think the Knicks are better. I think
And
the Knicks
all
are better.
down Twitter, they're like, every other team. Yes, we have Luka. Yes, Dallas have Luka. Every
Luka can't
other
do it
team.
all. Luka can't do it all, man.
I said this, and I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I will. I said this. We need Ben Simmons, man. We need Ben Simmons.
Okay, so here's how you can make a Ben Simmons trade work. Okay, it's gonna cost you Jalen Brunson.
That's the only thing. But
You're gonna lose Jalen Brunson anyway, though. You're not gonna. They're not gonna pay Jalen Brunson because they paid Tim Hardaway Jr.
You're
Doesn't
right.
make sense to bring back two small guards.
I'm saying this for the rest of this season. Our bench is gonna be hell. Like we still got Powell. We still got 5 centers. Boban, he is nice. Boban is nice, but Boban can't guard.
Play.
He can't guard these bigs. He can't guard Adebayo. He can't guard. He can't guard Davis. He can't. And he can't guard. What's his name from the Clippers?
He can't. Listen. He can't guard anybody. You know why? Just like tonight,
He's too stiff.
They put him in, and they took him right off the court.
He can't even get.
Look at Mike.
He can't even get off. Wait till KP comes back. KP get pushed around by John Wall, man.
Oh man, come on, man.
We need KP and this. Yeah, we need KP gone because if this is what the sixth game, and he's out two nights in a row, right?
No, 4
nights in a row. Okay, so when he had a full offseason, right, to get better, and a full offseason to get better and get stronger, but he ain't come out the gate firing on all cylinders.
Here's Mike Bassick. How did KP play tonight? He had healthy offseason.
I think he's trolling right now, man.
He is trolling. He is trolling.
KP, and then and on Twitter I said, okay, we need Ben Simmons. They said, no, I don't think that's right because he can't shoot right.
Saturday.
If you enter Ben Simmons into our lineup, he will be the best defender. Mm-hmm. He would be our leading rebounder. Mm-hmm. He would be not a playmaker, but a slight playmaker.
Hold on,
and that's the second superstar in our lineup. He will garner so much, he will garner double teams just like Luka garnered.
Come on, Mike. Teams. Come on, Mike. Good news is KP can't hurt his balls. He doesn't have any. Come on, Mike.
It's just tough to watch this team. I was screaming and shouting, waking my babies up, and I'm like, you know what?
Yeah, you just can't get mad at this, man.
I can't get mad at this because we all knew who we were when they brought back the same lineup.
Yep.
We can't hope for, higher hopes and deeper depths when this lineup didn't cut it. Luka just played out of his mind, and that's just what it is. He has to play out of his mind for us to go above and beyond. And that's not going to cut it in the playoffs when Miami played playoff defense and had 3-1 on Luka right now.
What they got to say? Go ahead.
He couldn't get past. I see the logo right there on what's that? The left side or right side? He couldn't get past that black table right there, Luka, because it was too much It was too much pressure garnered towards him. So we need somebody who would alleviate that and not second guess their open shots. Dorian and Bullock. Oh, it was so many open shots passed up and bricked. I understand why they passed it up, but just let that thing fly, man. Like, I don't know. It's not looking good for me. I might, just turn off the Mavs game.
Oh no, man! It's so hard to get people to even get on the Mavs games, and now you want to turn it off because they're trying to find a way to get people. They're trying to find a way to get people.
And then you watch the Mavs game and hear Reggie Miller just on the Heat's jock, like, yo, Reggie.
What else is he supposed to do? It's not like the Mavs were giving him anything tonight, Frosty. What was he supposed to do?
I understand, but just
I got a picture of my guy on my Facebook page.
Make it neutral, man.
I got a picture of my guy on my Facebook page tonight. Him and Kevin Harlan sitting at the table.
Hey, that's what's up. Hey, Kevin and Reggie, they are legends, but I just didn't want to watch a national televised game with Heat broadcasters. Like, come on now. I understand. It's we didn't give him nothing to go off of, but it's tough, man. It's tough. I got a sore heart, but I can't get mad when it's like insanity is expecting something different when you're doing the same thing. And that's what we're doing.
Hey man, thank you for joining me, man. Hopefully, we can get you back in on
Oh,
here
for
on
sure,
Saturday.
much love.
So we'll be back on Saturday. I'll be back here on Saturday night.
I will
Hopefully
be
we get
back.
you
I will be back.
Well, actually, I'm
Hopefully,
sorry. I'll be on tomorrow night too. Because they play
hopefully
tomorrow night.
in better spirits with KP dropping 46 because I know Luka not playing.
All right, man, Frosty, keep your head up, man. Don't.
I try, man.
All right, so here's my favorite one right here. Kendrick has joined us, man. What's up, Kendrick?
What's up, man?
Don't take no pity on us tonight, man. What happened? What happened out there tonight? Don't take no pity on us tonight, man. What happened out there tonight? Oh, I didn't lose you, did I? I think I lost Kendrick. Kendrick, if you can hear me, come back. Go ahead and come back in, man. Oh, man. Let's get to some of these remarks over here. What has Ben bringing on offense? He can't shoot free throws. Yeah, but I tell you what Ben Simmons can do. Here's what Ben Simmons will do. Okay, I think we got Kendrick back. Hold on. Kendrick, you there? I lost him again. Okay, so here's what Ben Simmons will do for the Mavs, okay? One, he'll free the ball up off Luka's hands. 1. 2, he's gonna play great defense. He actually does have a little post up, but other than that, he'll give you a whole lot more. He'll make it easier on Luka with if he plays. How many years until Luka leaves? Luka, I've been saying this. Foreign players don't switch teams. They don't believe in it. Luka's not going anywhere. They'll get rid of everybody in the organization before they get rid of Luka. So Luka's gonna be here for a while. Mavs fans say KP is soft. Ben Simmons is mentally soft. I don't think he's mentally soft. I just think he was going through something. Okay, we got Kendrick back now. Kendrick, you there?
Oh, what's up, man?
Man, I was getting ready to say, man, don't take it easy on us tonight, man. What happened out there tonight? What did you see, man?
Basically, you ran to a better team. I mean, look at your record. You've beaten the 4 wins you have were teams that were either competing for a playing game or a lottery team. The 3 losses you had was basically the 3 playoff teams, the teams that are actually competing for something. So it is what it is. You are basically what we said, a 46 and 42 team. I mean, not 46, but 46 and 38 team or something like that.
I have them at 40. I have them at 40.
Okay, 40 or 40.
Yeah,
something in that range from 40 to 46. That's basically.
And my broadcast partner Kevin Gray has them at 50.
No, Kevin, you got to back up off that, brother.
What a homer! What a homer! What a homer!
Hey, lower your expectations, Kevin. KG, lower your expectations, brother. Lower your expectations. That way you won't get pissed when they don't read them when they don't meet them because they will not meet them. I saw. But like I tweeted you, man. How about those Mavs bigs, man? They showed a lot of fight out there, didn't they?
You sound like Mike Bassick right now, man. You trolling right now. You sound like Mike Bassick trolling, man.
Me and Mike Bassick got something power. Listen, we had Willie, who looked like he wasn't interested in playing, and we saw Dwight Powell, who did everything he could to avoid any kind of contact out there. So, what do you want, man? So I mean that's the team that the so-called what is Mike Bassett? I mean Mike Fisher said the tree of trust. That's what this ain't a Kid or Nico thing. This the last regime put this crap team together. And like I said, I wanted to say this, and that's to everybody. What happened was 2 years ago when Luka's second season, when Luka came on the scene, all these guys' career. Well, 2 years ago, before the pandemic, when everybody went to the bubble, remember all those guys' career, Maxey, Dodo, I think that's the year Powell got hurt, but every last one of them career. And and for some reason, that regime been living off of that 2019, I guess, where everybody peaked. for the last 2 years now, and that wasn't who they really were. It wasn't that good. And if you look at the numbers, each one of them, it's been a steady decline for every last one of those players.
Right.
Steady decline.
Right.
And it ain't gonna do them to get worse. And don't give me this, oh, they're a young team. Listen, Dwight is 30, Maxie's almost 30, Tim is 30, Dodo's almost 30. This ain't no young team.
The youngest player on the teams are Luka and KP.
Yeah, this is and Jalen.
Yeah,
and the rest of these guys are in their prime. This is who these are the players they are. You ain't getting no more better than what they are.
Here we go. People hating on Dwight. At least he tries to look at the rim and shoot and gets pushed around too quickly like a knock of sock and robot. Willie Cauley-Stein is just long and don't even look at the rim. We keep advocating for Moses Brown to get the start, but
apparently, Moses Brown must have the same age as Andre Drummond, because they just ain't want nothing to do with him. What worse can you do, Walt? I mean, you can't do any worse. You ain't getting up. How many rebounds Dwight Powell got
tonight?
Yeah, and Willie.
Well, let's see. Dwight Powell, 8.
Okay.
8 rebounds and 6 points in 25 minutes.
And what about Willie?
Cauley-Stein?
Yeah.
Cauley-Stein had 3 rebounds, and he only played 19 minutes. 0 points.
You can't listen. They were lucky just to get beat by that much.
Dorian Finney-Smith had 5 rebounds.
Yeah, how many points he have?
8.
I mean, these are your starters, man. Listen, I looked at the Miami Heat back bench, and I'll take that bench over the Mavericks starters, other than the Mavericks starters right now. If you look at their bench.
Would you like to know who was second in rebounding?
Who?
Jalen Brunson with 7.
Yeah. Listen, they're well. I think
please get DeMarcus Cousins someone with the ball and won't.
No, they don't. They for some reason they don't like mean mugging black folks.
Yeah, they don't like the hood. They don't like the hood. The real.
They don't
OGs,
like the hood.
They don't like real OGs.
You know
what's funny is those real OGs is what got them championship in 2011 with DeShaun Stevenson and them.
DeShaun Stevenson, Sean Marion, KY. I mean, all those guys. What got you that grit? What got you championship? And all of a sudden now they're allergic to it, and I just don't get it. You got to have some kind of toughness out here, Walt. I mean, I know. Listen, Dwight Powell was, and I mean, if you just what I tried to focus on. But if you look at him, he does everything he can to avoid contact on the defense in the rim. He runs around contact. He runs around players to avoid contact. And you can't do that if you're trying to get bored. You can't run around underneath the baseline and try to think you're gonna get a rebound. Because all you do is gonna push you more out of bounds. And Willie tonight just looked like I don't know if he wasn't interested or what that was, but he didn't give any effort out there. The shooting was bad. Again, Jalen balled out. Timmy was hot early, but then cooled off. I need him to be. Listen, bro, you making good money. You got a ball, man. I need you to get that.
I told you.
I need you to get that point per average up in the 20s. For this team to have any kind of success, he's got to average 20 to 22 points. He just got it on every night. I know he's a catch and shoot guy. He's not that much of a creator, but we got to have it for him, because I don't know what you're going to get from KP. Like I said, he's only going to play about 50 games. His body. I don't know if you saw that on Game Time NBA TV. Isaiah Thomas, when he was talking about KP's injury, he said, "I don't know what's wrong with these guys. They must have beach bodies." Because every time you see him, they on the IG working out, showing off their bodies, and then when it comes to the regular season, they got to pull muscle, pull oblique, pull this, pull that. He said, only thing bad I ever had was a sprained ankle. I didn't even know what an oblique was to you. Well, I guess to the other guy told me just now. he was dogging KP, man.
Oh my
Game
God.
time before the game. I said, man, come on, man. Come on, Isaiah. You have to do it like that. Now, Isaiah getting older. I mean, KP, hopefully he'll play tomorrow.
Well, I'll tell you what, we need him for Saturday. Who do we play tomorrow? Spurs?
Spurs.
We need
You can beat them without them because they ain't that good.
We already got one dub on the Spurs.
Yeah, you make him get away with it. That Maxey injury hurts because he's gonna be out.
That's what really hurt us.
He's gonna be out. But like I said, Walt, they got a bunch of 3-and-D guys, but without the 3. So they got a bunch of guys, just D guys. I mean, you got nobody out here. It's like who was the guy before me? What was his name?
What's that?
The guy
Frosty.
I'll just repeat what he said. It's the same team, different year. You didn't do nothing to change the outlook of the team. So what do you expect? And it's going to get worse. If you don't change it next year, it's going to get worse than that.
Yeah.
And it's so much one guy can do. Like I said, I'm not gonna bang on Luka because I used to do Dirk the same way. I had to think about it. Man, who the heck he playing with? When you looking at the Miami Heat, yeah, the game, Luka may be the best player on the floor, but the Heat had clearly a superior team. I mean, and it's the same thing goes with when you had LeBron in the 05 Cavs and Jordan and the 88 Bulls. It's so much one guy can do, Walt. You can't. When you going against good, playoff team.
4 of their starters had 20 points tonight. 4 of their starters had 20 points. How you gonna beat somebody? 4 of their starters
had 20 points.
And your starter, 2 of your and the 2 starters you had tonight, one had 33, the other one had 25. That's it.
Yeah, and really that 33 Luka got hot at the end. Couple times, a couple threes and garbage points, but whenever. But it's still, I mean, I would love to have one of the Morris twins on this team. Now.
We can't have him here. No, too much like right.
See, that's my point, man. That's my point, Walt. I mean, Jared,
the Dojo man. We had him last year. He was on the Heat tonight. Let me see what he gave the Mavericks. I call him the Dojo man. James Johnson. Oh, they didn't even put him up here. They didn't even put him up here.
No, you know what, Walt? I think James Johnson played for the Nets.
Who was that? Maybe that was Morris that was out there doing that.
Yeah, that was more. That was the other Morris. That wasn't the Clipper Morris. That was
Morris.
That was the guy who beat the Lakers. The other Marquise.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's what I meant. Morris.
Yeah,
I meant Morris.
I mean, I love to have Tyler Hero here. He instantly becomes probably your second best player. In fact, I know
he had a point to prove tonight. You know, he's been hearing all that noise about how he's not in the conversation with Luka and Trae Young. So he came tonight. Listen, he came here to destroy. He was on a mission tonight. He won, and at one point, him and Luka was going back and forth with each other. But he clearly won this battle tonight.
Yeah, he balled out tonight, man. Yeah. I mean, I even take Duncan. I mean, there's so many guys on the team. You said, boy, I love to have this guy on this team. Duncan Robinson. I mean, dream scenario. What's their center name?
Bam.
Bayou.
Yeah.
My God, what I would do for that dude right there. But it's just you go like that old saying. Well, you go into a gunfight with a knife.
Yeah.
I wouldn't consider with the Mavericks having a knife.
Yeah.
It may be a little case knife, a little butter knife or something.
I know everybody keeps talking about trades and everything, but honestly, at this point, I don't even want trades anymore. I want these guys to just get in the draft and draft the roster at this point.
Yeah.
Now,
and what
you need to draft. You need to draft about 1 or 2 more guys,
Yeah.
And then while you're drafting them, you need to be getting rid of these guys. The Dwight Powell's was making 11 mil and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, you need to start. You got to start pulling
Mm-hmm.
Phoenix Suns around here.
If it
That's what
takes
we
you a
got to
couple
do.
years to just regroup group this old roster up out, because you got to get these guys up out there and put better players around Luka. If you don't, more of the same is gonna happen. I hate to say it, Walt, but I don't know. I think Green may be a bust, man.
Oh, I don't even. That was a dumb pickup when they had it. I don't even know why they did that, man. But
And see that hurts right there, because
because they could have got
what
Sadiq Bey. They could have
you could
got
have got
Sadiq Bey.
Sadiq Bey, and
Yep.
I mean you can't miss on first round picks. You have to. I mean this I don't care about the draft unless the guy's surefire or it's top 5 or something like that. Wherever part of the draft you in, whether you're a lottery pick or you in the middle of the draft, end of the draft, you got to take that serious, because that's the future of your team. You can't miss on stuff like that. You
Right.
miss on you
Well,
when
that's why we
guys
got
like
those
that
guys.
bust out.
That's why we got those guys out of here. You know what? When I talked to Nico when he first when we were doing the Tim Hardaway, he says, "I'm a
Hmm.
draft guy. I'm a draft guy. I'm a college basketball guy. I'm a college sports
Yeah,
guy. I'm a draft guy."
yeah.
So
Well,
he's gonna be watching.
well, I hate to say it about you. I mean, I know they got their fans, Donnie and Rick. Some of these other guys that were here, they got their fans. But I truly believe once these guys won this championship, it's a lot of guys. It's a lot of guys in that front office got satisfied,
Yeah.
got okay and satisfied with life.
Well, that's what
They
my
were
guy.
kings of
That's
the
what my guy
city, and
Bobby. That's what my guy Bobby V was saying. He said it felt like Donnie was still stuck in 2011 or 2012 with how he was
yeah,
running the team.
it was guys just content with what they were doing, as long as they
No,
were getting a
no,
paycheck.
no. It's the I have a great player. I could just put anybody around him win a championship attitude.
Well,
That's what it is.
that's not the NBA anymore,
It's
and
not.
it never was. You have to surround great
It was
players with
years
great
ago,
players.
but they don't understand. They had players who came in and who knew their roles.
Yeah,
As the Rock would say, you got to know your role.
listen,
Those guys that came in 2011, they knew their role. Hell, matter of fact, Deshaun Stevenson balled so much, Rick had to start him in the playoffs.
yeah,
He didn't start
yeah.
the whole season. Then playoffs came around, he started.
Rick, Walt. Listen, one of the biggest Mavs fans it is, and even I tell you, I wasn't expecting that 2011 championship, because if LeBron plays like LeBron, like we know LeBron to play like the best player in the world, instead of playing like the 5th best player in that series, Miami probably wins that series,
Yeah.
because on talent wise, they were a better team, but the Mavericks had the better chemistry. But you got the championship. But I felt, like I said before, like you said, well, they felt like, well, we'll just do the 2011 thing. We'll just think we could throw a bunch of players around Luka, and it'll just work out for us. And that's not the league anymore. You
It's
have to
not.
have great players around great players to win titles.
It's
If
not.
you want to win titles,
It's not. But tell you what, we're gonna be back here tomorrow night, man. Appreciate it. The interviews, the post game interviews come in. I want to get to those real quick before I get up
okay.
out of here.
All
So
right, well, man, be safe on your way home tonight, brother.
all right, man. I'll see you tomorrow night, hopefully.
You see you tomorrow night. All right, brother. Have a good
All
one.
right. All right, so we got the post game interviews here loaded up. Let me get to these guys. Get these for you.
Oh, give me 1 second here. I can't see. Okay. So I'm gonna start with questions.
Hello. How did you think Luka responded to the tracking that Miami was doing? I don't think he's seen tracking that aggressive from the team thus far this year.
Yeah, it's early, but I think that's just the norm. Most teams are going to do that to them, make other guys make plays and play make or make shots. So we got to do a better job. I thought, for a stretch there, we were doing a good job, where we were finding an open guy. But again, it comes down to rebounding, which we didn't do a good job. Being small, that can hurt you. But the other side of it too is we got some great looks that just didn't go down again for us tonight.
How much does it help putting Brunson in the starting lineup to make sure he has that secondary presence?
Yeah, I think again, being able to have a second ball handler out there is going to help him. They were picking him up full court. They're going to make him work. They're just trying to, wear him down. And I told him to, let Brunson bring it, let Brunson start the offense. The ball's going to find you. And so let other guys, and that's just another way to rest him because he can't do it. As good as he is, he can't be involved in every possession. He just won't make it for an 82-game season. So I thought Brunson did an incredible job tonight.
Speaking of Brunson, is this something that you see as just being kind of a spot start because you guys are shorthanded, or is this something that you might be able to evaluate for kind of the longer term how he fits in the lineup?
Yeah, I think it's something that we have to look at. I mean, he played extremely well. Being able to have that type of ball handler and basketball IQ out there on the floor with Luka is a positive for us. So, again, when there's injuries, you get the opportunity to look at different lineups, and with him and Luka on the floor, that's a plus for us.
What do you make of the 3-point shooting by the Heat?
Yeah, the Heat are, I would consider them the best team in the league right now. They're men and they know how to play. Understanding the three, that second quarter got away from us in transition. Hero got going, and our transition defense wasn't up to par. That was pretty much the game when you look at it as a whole. So we got to look at that, understand makes or misses, teams are trying to push it, and we have to locate, the shooters, and we just didn't do that in that second quarter.
Luke, go ahead. This will be the last one. We have Luka standing by. Go ahead, Luke.
Hey, Coach. Luka passed you on the all-time franchise scoring list tonight. Was that something you both were aware of heading into the game, and did you guys talk about that at all?
Someone brought it up, but that wasn't a priority unless I was number one in scoring. But unfortunately, I was not number one on the list. So until he passed probably Dirk, then we'll talk about it. But no, I'm so low on the list, it doesn't matter. But it just shows how talented he is. He's gonna climb a lot of lists, assists, rebounds, and scoring. But we didn't talk about it.
Cool.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Luka. Go ahead and start here.
So we were just asking Jason about the pairing of you and Jalen in the backcourt as starters. How did you feel, having him out there with you today and being that secondary creator that sometimes you guys might need?
Yeah, I think it's good, as long as we have more people that create. I think he did a great job not just creating, but scoring. I think it gets blown off of me to bring the ball out. So I think he did a great job.
Look, how difficult is it to slow them down when they shoot 3-pointers the way they shoot?
It was tough, but our defense wasn't the best today. We got to work on that. They scored 120 points, something like that. I think it wasn't a bad defense today.
How much you guys miss KP and Maxi out there tonight?
I mean, yeah, they're great players. They help us a lot, so we miss them.
Okay. Luke will be the last one in English, and then we'll switch. Go ahead, Luke.
Luka, tonight you made a point of looking for your shot early on in the game, both, getting to the basket and your jumper. Is that something you want to continue to look for early on in games going forward, or are you just taking what the defense gives you?
I mean, I just got to be aggressive, every game. I know it's still there's so many games, but I got to be more and more aggressive. I think that's something I'm doing more and more, and that's what I got to do.
Okay, we'll switch to Spanish. Eric, go ahead.
Hola Luka, ¿me escuchas?
Sí.
Sí, hola Luka. Hablar acerca de este partido, esta derrota, la primera aquí en casa, lo que significa esa derrota y qué les da a ustedes esta derrota contra un equipo que es uno de los favoritos para llegar lejos en esta temporada. ¿Les ponen un parámetro de dónde están parados?
Es todavía el principio de temporada, hay muchos partidos que hay que dar. Creo que hicimos muy bien el primer cuarto, pero luego nos relajamos, nos metieron como 40 puntos en el segundo cuarto. Es un equipo increíble y ha sido una derrota difícil hoy.
Alan.
Hola Luka, es Alan Silva de Costa Rica para Presentadas. Que bueno, hoy solo tuvieron 17 asistencias. ¿Qué opinan del movimiento del balón de su equipo y cómo pueden mejorar eso?
Bueno, creo que compartimos bien, pero fallamos tiros.
And last one, Alexander, go ahead.
Luka, izvanredna tvoja igra, 33 poena, nažalost nije bilo dovoljno za pobedu. Kako oceniš ovu utakmicu i početak sezone do sada?
Mislim da smo 4-3, nije toliko loše, a mislim da smo izgubili protiv bolje ekipama, tako da treba puno još da radimo.
All right, thanks, Luka. All right, Jalen will be along here shortly. All right, who wants to start?
Dale, how tough is it to beat this team if they're going to have 4 guys score 20 almost points?
Jesus. Yeah, it's tough. I mean, any team that has 4 or 5 guys in double figures like that, especially the way they shot 50 from the field, 50 from 3, 80 from the line, 86 from the line. Yeah.
Tim, why don't you go ahead?
Jason was talking about how because of the trapping that Miami was doing on Luka, and just the full court pressure, that you were obviously initiating the offense of the times, and that was planned. What do you like about that role, and how does it, did you feel it was effective this game?
I mean, effective enough now. I feel like it's something that we can get better at. They're going to try and take the ball out of his hands. He's such a great player, playmaker. So that's going to be a team. That's what teams are going to do. I got to make better decisions. I put people in better positions to be successful. I have no problem handling that role. It wasn't effective enough.
Does it feel like it's actually like a point guard role you're used to, like in college, or when you're running the second unit? Like, what's the difference when you're next to Luka, knowing that you're a creator, but you're also helping take pressure off and create for him in some ways? Or
It's kind of the same. Like Luka, I mean, you got to create when Luka's off the floor. I mean, you got to create when he's being doubled. Creating is something that players are going to have to do when playing around him, because he's going to draw a lot of attention. We just got to be able to make plays for ourselves and others. And we have the personnel to do that. We just didn't do it tonight.
I got to bounce back, Jalen, and get ready for the San Antonio team you just beat last week.
I mean, we had no problem scoring the ball. Just got to be better on defense. Something that we take a lot of pride in. And I mean, our coaching staff is going to have us prepared, and we're just going to have to have short-term memory on this one.
Okay, thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Looked like a very emotional Jalen Brunson there. I don't know if it was something personal or what, but yeah, he was very upset. And tomorrow night they do take on the Spurs. They'll be on the road in San Antonio. As you can see behind me, they're ripping the court up because Enrique Iglesias and Ricky Martin are going to be taking over the AAC the next couple of days here. So, yep. So the next time they play here is Saturday against the Boston Celtics. I'll be back in the Dub City Lounge, or F-150 Club, as I like to refer to it as. I'll be back here Saturday. So, but not only that, tomorrow night I will be back. We'll be doing live. I'll be from the house or whatever, but we'll still have a post game tomorrow night. But yeah, man, Mavs lose 110-125. Like you said, just short. We got to have a short-term memory with it and get it out the way. It happens, got to come back, bounce back, and play San Antonio tomorrow. So back-to-back tomorrow. So a lot of people, maybe we'll see KP tomorrow night. Maybe we won't. We'll see. But, yep. So thank you to everybody that tuned in. Oh, everybody that's tuning in right now, if you haven't done so, go subscribe to the YouTube channel, bFb DFW. Look it up on YouTube, search it, subscribe, hit the like button. This morning I posted Coach Kidd and practice from yesterday. You want to go check that out. Let's see. Am I crazy? Has the efficiency that his team played the last few years gone right down the toilet? Yes, it is. Yes, true, it is. But yeah, so I'll be back tomorrow night. right after the Spurs game. And you can catch me back here Saturday. I'll be back in the suite. But if you again, I want to stress, if you haven't done so, go subscribe to the YouTube channel. bFb Subscribe, like, share, tell all your friends. We got you covered on Mavs. We got you covered on Cowboys. We'll be back in the studio on Thursday for bFb. We're doing it all right now. And next Sunday, okay, if you represent the 817, I have a big surprise for you that I'm going to announce on Thursday. The 817, that includes Fort Worth, Arlington, as we like to call it, Haltom City, White Settlement. Everybody in the 817, I have a big announcement coming for you this Thursday, so make sure you stay tuned in. But I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Like you said, like I always say, keep your feet on the ground, keep reaching for the stars. I always do his best for business. And if we don't see you around, then we'll see you around.